cargo container to take from Duisburg to Frankfurt. Or I hope to find another one going to Hamburg, because that is the plan. Again, we are on the Platinum Drive. I only have 2 trophies to get first. I want to check on that, by the way. What is that? I think it's 500,000. Let me double check this. What am I going on? It's trophies. This would be down a ways, because I haven't got one in a while. Oh, actually, it's right there. Yeah, so you should only have 2 I gotta get. Got almost every trophy. Oh, I actually got 3. 100,000. Oh, I got 3. So you got 100,000 and then keep it rolling, which is 500,000. So there is 3 trophies because those 2 plus platinum. So one is 100,000. I wondered on that. Okay, so we are at 16 minutes. We know there's no point in turning. Let me light that up a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. See your card exchange, accept. Oh, I hit change. Then you do that. Okay, 1143. Okay, go up. It's only a 276-kilometer run. It ain't that far, but we expect it. If you've been watching, you would have knew that. Now I'm hoping if it goes well plan on Wednesday. What the hell? I never made this mistake. What the hell happened? What the hell did I hit? I hit that pole. Must have went into. I don't get what happened there. That was bad. That shouldn't have happened. I hope that's all it was, and on the trailer issue. That's how we make it right. That's actually not the bad thing. Makes it easier to get out of here, actually. Like you may know. Oh, thank you. Trying to look love. That's how we did it. Don't bother you playing no more. You know what it was? That's truck driver method I tried there with the path. Until you look, I'm never left and right on there. They can't do it as well. Not quite as good as a RC would have, but it's just good. It's alright. So I got missed a light because the frickin' engine is. The game ain't working right. That. I'm going Furbies. That was ludicrous what just happened. My truck wasn't going forward. I did try to let go because it was obviously in reverse, so putting it back wasn't working for some reason. R2 is forward. Last time I shot in again. Yeah, sliding brakes ain't working half the time. I don't get it. I'm just sometimes they work, sometimes they don't want to work on me. Somebody's concerned. Someone want to get one of these games maybe this month. And the friends I'm looking to get in there, it makes it easier. Maybe we can get a new controller. I'm looking into that because I'm just getting sick of it. How much issues I'm having. Stop it. I was watching a video on NASCAR. I'm upset, man. I really am. I always complain that, talking about the safety of their drivers, and these next-gen cars are nothing but unsafe. Or unsafe wrecks. Because Kevin Harvick's been outspoken on it. It's really being pushed out of sport. I don't know. So it's got me upset, like I said, yeah, he don't have nothing left to prove, or no Harvest. But that he's facing this tells me NASCAR does not give a crap about their drivers and needs to stop lying and say they do. Of course, I also like to pay my respects, wish the family nothing but care. Kevin Nash, I don't know you know who that is, WWE wrestler, also his nephew. I know they weren't that close, we know it is family. Of course, he's already lost Scott Hall this year, so can't be easy on him. Yeah, we're headed down to Frankfurt. It's about 267 looks like. 257, something like that. Not sure run down there. Look at that real fast. Shouldn't be an issue, but you never know. Game crash. Issue. Oh. Going pretty good, except for a low issue on construction sim. Had to start fresh. My save file was missing, but they fixed it. So I've not encountered any crash since the update. So if anybody got their game back, yeah, I think. I'm honest. I'm just saying what I believe, and until I proved otherwise. Honestly, I think this game's been abandoned. I really do. I got a few trophies left to get on here, driver platinum. I like the game enough to play it. I gotta play one, between this and truck driver, I'm gonna play this every time. That was a grain, why am I getting a ticket? Okay, I'll take a ticket for speeding, but not the red light violation they gave me. I think it is, because they're so focused on two newer ones. Hopefully the one comes to console, that truck and logistics one. That's the one I'm hoping they're working on. Of course, there is the other game. The Red Step Show is so called. If you didn't care for the first one, I ain't go, or sorry, second one, I ain't go came with luck and get in it. Because again, that game got abandoned, 2 got abandoned. I don't see no reason 3 won't be in a similar boat. That's that Autobahn Police Simulator 3. I ain't buying it. Because I've seen it. It's got glitches like 2 had. Plus right now, this company's kind of the same boat Sedesco is with me. I don't think Sedesco is ever going to bring out their map either. It's been over a year, I think. By now, it's a lost cause. Actually, yesterday I was playing this. I thought there was a change. Longest time I didn't get no pop-ups, pop-ins, and of course you see it. Nope, they hadn't fixed it. It was just lucky. I guess luck where I was at was not. There's an issue with the bloody throttle. Let me tell you. Something to me while to go. The truck would not go forward. It would go backwards. I have to shut the engine off to get it to move forward. But yeah, it's in its dying stages. I mean. Cool. I'm gonna do what I do over on another one. Could do it on this game. And turn off from my rust. I don't know who's viewing it. Yeah, granted for console, if you go for on-the-road trucking, well, this is the game over truck driver. They shot themselves in the foot with truck driver. Not a big enough map. Give us a little better map, and that game actually would be the one I'd go to more. For some reason I like this one, the long distance. Like I said, I'm only doing it for the trophies. Once I get them, I probably won't even look at this anymore. Listen, just one peaceful little driving game. Just keep my head down so I don't have to see the scenery. I don't mind the scenery. The
next game I can't wait for is Alaskan Truck Simulator.
Yeah,
they said it is coming to PC first, then console.
Yeah, PC looks like it could be out in December, so maybe next year for console. That's the one I'm looking forward to. I mean, there's just not enough update on it. The truck and logistics simulator, which I know is another Aerosoft, but from what I've seen in the PC
someday we should hook up on SnowRunner.
Yeah, we should.
We both got PS4. I love SnowRunner.
Same here. I love Snow. That's why I'm lucky. I think I'm getting this the stage 8. I don't need other seasons from this current one. I just want the bloody farming one. It looks like it's a nice map.
I made it all the way to Russia. I had a few drinks. I hit the wrong button, erased the whole game. I got so mad, now I am playing it again.
Yeah, SnowRunner is one of those games I could play for a long time. Thing is, for SnowRunner, you have to usually play long. One thing I'm looking for, I can't remember to look it up, is for to find out one bloody vehicle that's in Russia. I know you gotta find it, unless it's part of a mission, which it could be. That Tatarin, I think it'd be a decent scout vehicle.
I am headed over to Smithville them and Drummond Island out.
Oh yeah, good. Drummond Island. River is that the one you gotta enter from 2 different directions because the bridge is missing. I usually admit it, when I'm over there, I'll just use my Chevy, grab a bloody fuel carrier, then winch it around with my con. I'm doing the watchtowers. I prefer the con marshal. Till I get my yard and I'll use it. It's only because I tried the Chevy in water areas. It don't do as well. Not big enough tires, what the problem is. I mean, that part of me wants to start fresh on that. I kinda did on...
I'll tell you what, Gio, I went back and started from the beginning. I played the game about a year ago and they really changed a few things, Sir K.
Yeah, I don't want
Too
to
much mud, a few of the things they changed, a little of the ruts bigger on the road.
Yeah, for me, I think the biggest change since when I first started... Oh, what the... I was doing so well. No, not dog. Hate this road. Pretty much all the way to Frankfurt like this. Feels like just small. So if a truck driver I give, I do believe they got an advantage. I think the roads are a little wider. So I wind up bouncing around so much on there. The one the reason, it's like part of me wants to start over, then I remember those bloody oil rigs. The face is such a pain to get, especially that one that's going from Drummond Island to Smithdale. That one's so tricky to get over there. I could do it. It's just a easy need my Pacific or something at one point to get her. There's a part of once a flat top. Of course, with the right trucks, I think I could get that first one. It's the swamplands that give you the trouble. I love snow. That game, I don't even know if I could do.
That game got the best graphics. I love first-person view, but in SnowRunner third-person, because the graphics are so great. Mud coming off teeth.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game, and it showed. There's one of those guys that really show
The
what
drivetrain spinning. They did an awesome job on the graphics.
Yes, they did.
That's why I am playing it again.
It was amazing too, because it really showcased what a PS4 standard could do, because it's just got the beautiful graphics right there. Without this, and a lot of games have tried to show off the graphics, but to get this, the fog on them, can bring out that deep feel. That's one of the biggest things. I think though, the weird part about the pop-up on here, it had it on PC too, and that's what's weird. Usually, I think it's a Unity issue. Even though it's one of the few games that in Unity does that. I don't see it on Construction Sim, and I'm glad they fixed that. I'm pretty sure they fixed the issue, because I haven't had no crashes. I did both tutorials to test it. I just kind of wanted to start fresh on there though, man, because they're skipping too many tasks. I don't want to do that. I want to do these. Yeah, even though I thought I was going to have to. So I don't know if you did Construction Sim since this update. They switched the crane controls around. Where down is now, it goes up and up goes down. This was screwed.
I'll tell you what, you're right. You should start over. I told a few YouTubers and they did, and they agreed with me. The game is much better, W.
It's one of those things. Yeah, it's... I've been wanting to do it at SnowRunner, because I know I did a lot of this stuff offline. When I didn't have the internet, I was doing a lot of Alaska. I did offline. I think also they fixed an issue I was having with it. I watched Game Tech. That's the only reason I think they fixed it. I think it's a small medium holder that's placed on your truck, and when I was playing before, it wasn't working the way it should have been. I couldn't haul nothing in the thing, which was throwing me. Why couldn't I haul? You should be able to haul logs in both the front and the trailer if you want to. That's one of the reasons I didn't really do the logging. But yeah, if I'm doing it, I'm using my bloody Marshall, you know. Only truck I sometimes struggle to get. I don't use it that much. I think that big a deal. It's a Western store. The white one. I don't use that always, but sometimes I struggle getting out of there because of that damn crane. I think I I wanted to test it again anyway, because I think I was having a lot of issues. I had a controller, the R2 and L2, I believe, were acting up on it. You know, like I was having no throttle at times, so that was causing me a lot of issues on it. More than I should have been having. Plus got some new trucks. Yep. Of course, always level. The hard part of doing it with my A's off. That's one of the first trucks. Of course, the good thing I'd have both save files. Because ours could put a second. That's one of those other things I think they've changed since I first started. You can have your own saves. Like this, but to have 2 trophies plus platinum, yeah, and that's what I want to get, the 100,000 and the 500,000 kilometer trophies. But this, but I basically want to play it again, but still find it relaxing. Good way to get started. Let's go do now. I don't know if I'm going to do NASCAR anymore after what I've heard. I'm being honest, I'm really upset with NASCAR right now. After learning what's happening with Kevin Harvick. Because next gen cars aren't safe and they're trying to get him next year to be his last season because the way what he's going through. Because the way they're trading him, because he's being outspoken about that these cars are unsafe.
Like me. I did a couple of things I didn't like, so starting over and I am doing them right, and they've even changed a few things so it is.
Yeah, did it on Dreamlight. About the only thing they did different on there, they used to give you the some shards. They don't do that now because they got that issue fixed, which I missed. I think don't even miss that I didn't have them. This was they did it with the moonstones. Because they don't sell them right now. They should think about getting people some. At least they're on the ball. I'll give them credit on the game log. But yeah, Wednesday I hope, if it ain't Wednesday, it'll be the first. Hope to have that gas station one. It looks like a fun game. Another game looks graphically. You don't see, even though it's not made for PS, see people playing on PS5, but also PC, and it looks basically the same. From what I've seen a video, so that's proven a PSD system, these older systems still are a good system. Issue. But considering they're, well, bloody hell, almost 10 years old now. Came out in 2013, so.
The best truck in the whole game, I gotta tell you, in my opinion, is the Asia Bit 6-wheeler 93000, best truck in the game.
That sounds like the one I got. I love it. If it's that one. I think it's a great. The only downside it could, just want to pick it, is it can be a little top heavy. But it's a puller. It's definitely a big puller. Another one, I mean, it's DLC truck, but it's one I call Old Faithful, that one, what the hell is it called, the big sim that puts out a lot of smoke. I know, I love that truck, cause a lot of times that's the one I got Faithful, but yeah, I got into that Azov. Someone recommended it, and yeah, I mean, it's reason to go to Russia early, just to get it. As soon as I can buy one.
It is that Russian truck Azov, I think it is called.
Yeah, it's a great truck. That's really great. I love the Azovs. I know for me, like I said, I've got put it back on my console. The reason I did SnowRunner because I've been seeing this farming for year 8, and that's got me. Well, I love farming games. I don't know if I like the harvester they got. It's a box harvester.
Another thing they changed was that 1500 Chevy Scout truck. It was very tipsy, and now they made it more sturdy to actually a good Scout.
Oh, cool. I hope they did it with the bloody Apache. DLC truck. My problem was the problem with it was a frickin' slow. as hell. I mean, that thing was, I was like, I tried to make it a fuel truck and it was, oh bloody hell, if I do start fresh testing, I'll go get my fuel vehicle again. Little tires I use. That's the reason I wanted to start fresh, because I can't even get that one Ford from that, what they call it, most people call it late COVID, that DLC, because I got it stuck in some thin ice. I mean, I could, but trying to get it out might be too much of a problem with a crane. Yeah, could always start fresh from my other account, There's some of the trophies I've already got. I didn't like the fact that I got a trophy before I should have. I got the watchtower one before, because I had the watchtowers on other maps. They gave it to me early, and I didn't like that. It shouldn't count as those watchtowers on the DLC. It's got a lot of DLC for it. But maybe a year or two. I didn't care for what I seen. I never got it this season 7. I didn't care for it. Maybe vehicles or whatever. Other than that, I wouldn't be in. Not my thing, right? So I looked into the year 2, but I really, if I can't afford year 2, because I think I better look into getting a new controller I've been looking at. Just one of the things about on his last legs. Okay, 5 hours, feels okay, I don't need that. Yeah, it is. I haven't got out of this truck. Yeah, it was like I was playing yesterday. Like I said, I didn't see no pop in. I was like in an area like this, and it wasn't really doing it. You really didn't notice it. The lights on the plane, he was like, Dave, why did they look different? Then bloody hell, I hit the forest, big forest area. But you couldn't miss it now. Felt like a different game for a while there, though. Like I said, I think they just abandoned, because I know it's Aerosoft. When I hear the Aerosoft is doing this game, I'm worried, because it's like I know there are other games.
It doesn't go very fast, but it is an awesome fucking truck.
Yes, it is. Like I said, I needed the fuel, and it was like, bloody hell. I gave up on it only because I have a little fuel truck that move a little faster. I think I'll really use it. But when I looked at the Apache, it's like, I gotta get the Apache. I gotta buy it. It might cost me extra money, but I'm gonna get it because it looks awesome. Give me an old pickup, old car any day. I think I like them. They're metal, not fiberglass. So what I love about SnowRunner too is the companies. You know, they got licensed vehicles, but the companies don't care to get dirty. They don't care to get dinged up. Which people always, oh, they want their vehicles to look the best. They don't care. I've recently seen the Chevy, of course. I've always just thought it was a Silverado, kind of, but not quite. I've seen one down the street. But yeah, it's not it's an alright Scout. The thing was, I was using it on Michigan, but when they had that big river crossing, it got, they don't have a big enough snorkel on it. That's the problem. That's where you need the con, and the con can do it easily. That's really mess. I admit, I was doing stuff on them I know people say you can't do. Probably did need tandem, but you can find ways. Tricky. But yeah, I like going to Russia just to get the A's off. That's why I go there now. End of the year. I saw that big truck you fixed up. What is it? The Twin Star Steer or whatever it is. I saw that thing. That thing is useless. to me is too big. Give me a A's off and give me a frickin' please. But I meant it be different because there's vehicles I have now I didn't have when I first started. That International, for instance, which was my workhorse, I had, which is a great truck. And yeah, I love it because I admit I thought about it because I know a lot of that was on my old channel. SnowRunner, a lot of it was on that channel. I just don't have access to it anymore. I mean, you could still watch it, yeah, but I don't, no way to update it or anything. So I lost the email to it. Forgot to play password. I can't even access it anymore. They're trying. I know it's something. It got changed on there. I know what passwords they use and nothing's working. I've tried and tried and tried with it. It's not like my one that's what took me time to get this one back. Cause it was like, bloody hell. When I first got my internet back, I went for it too. So someone had changed my email, my password. In other words, I got this back. I knew the games. I had to prove it was me. Cause I was like, oh, okay. I had the credit card information. One, that was my biggest concern. But also, I knew what games. You know, I could go on and on about games I got on this, with my card on this account. Went for it once because bloody something to change. I remember this account. GTA. That was my biggest work with it because it was.
Super big heavy loads. I use the TS off.
Yeah. The S off or that one I was telling you about, you got it, it's good for him too. That one old faithful I call it. That truck's good for him too. I'd do some Dreamlight, I might play some after that. Oh, the drill! Didn't take me long to figure it out. I watched Game Tech use it. The only thing is that Skinny stuck the first hole. And I figured out what I was doing wrong watching him. I was trying to dig the hole first. And you only do like 7% if you do that. Before you take the pipe. Once I figured that out, yeah, it was easy. But yeah, because they changed the up and down on cranes and all, it was messing me up. But the backhoe now feels like it's got an issue. So I've used it, was using it in Europe to have you fill in gravel on a hole, and it's like, why ain't I getting the percentage? In fact, I was losing. Then the UFO, it was like, it was trying to find where to put this putter because the support wasn't working.
I used to like the truck, the Chevy Stepside, but it was too tipsy, but now it is actually an awesome truck.
Another one that's tipsy is what I don't use it. That's what they call it, the Scout 800 or whatever it is. That one does it too. Very top heavy. Of course, a lot of those you could sometimes counter if you use the right tires for them. Something I liked about the con, didn't have to worry about it.
That yard is nice, but it is very tipsy too.
Yeah. The yard's also got another problem with it at times. Sometimes I've been flipped or trying to prevent a flip. The third wheel gets in my way, third axle gets in my way from it. Because it should be, the yard should really be like driving the Marshall. It's the same vehicle pretty much, except not quite the power. I'll tell you, still one of my favorite trucks, and they've nerfed my fuel tank, but I'll use it if I need to. It's the Marshall. So I bought up the damn thing to use it. I can't believe how bad they nerfed the fuel tank on it. What's it, like 10 gallons now? Hell, with lawnmowers, you got a bigger fuel tank than that thing. Again, I might start playing out after this. I wanted to get back into it because I love, like I said, see, oh, bloody hell, did that bus get stuck? Come on, let me get over there behind the wheel, move it for him. I know what's going on, they're hitting that damn rail over there. Go look at it, know exactly what the issue is. At least the AI actually work. That's my biggest complaint.
You wouldn't think it, but the Pacifica is a pretty good truck. It doesn't have all-wheel drive, but it has a hell of a truck, man, surprising.
Yeah, the biggest problem with the Pacifics is size. The big ones, anyway. I've tried to use them more. Yeah, there's a few highway trucks. I love the look of them. But they're highway trucks. Believe it or not, the one you get at Smithfield Dam, I use it. When I first get there, it helps me get the one of the roadways open so I can get my scout through. Yeah, I got more trucks now though, and a lot more vehicles now than when I first started. So I got a lot of, you know, DLC stuff like the free ones, the international. I know that's a decent truck for you know, one you could use from the beginning. So I draw back to my one truck, my God, I think of it and then I lose it. It's a great truck, but it is very fuel hungry truck. I think so. I think I'll play that. Better check in on Dream Life first and play. I'm gonna do it over construction though. Because I found out, yeah, construction, I've given them credit, they did. I've had a feeling though it's actually gone, so I figured they would. They've got that issue under control, finally. But, again, take fly, a lot of people probably like the game. I don't like it as much as I like the 18. Not Bus Simulator. It's the same, one of the same problems I got with the construction graphics. I wish there was a brightness control, because sometimes the graphics are just too bright for me. I can't see, like the sun's hitting just right. I can't tell that light's green polka dot, a zebra, whatever, because I can't see the blade lights. That's how bright it is at times. Okay. Bloody hell, keep trying to hit triangle. Oh, I gotta pick up a low too. Every time the music stops, I'm so afraid it's game crashing. Oh, where's Hamburg? Come on, you gotta have a Hamburg. There's one. Oh, not Hanover, the one above it, please. Not that one, that one. So I got, pick up, please. Gotta run to the bathroom and stuff. This mesh light, but it's just scroll little comments since I gotta run to the bathroom. I'm gonna take a bit. So might as well just start that.